Hey carnivores, it is day 71, and today we're having a nice protein meal. We got some skirt steak and we got some top sirloin steak, bringing in that nice sweet of protein, cooked nice medium rare on the smoker using only cherry wood chips. I'm sorry, using only apple wood chips is what I did this time around. I got home a little early from work than my normal hours and stuff, so it was good. I was able to fire up the smoker. And being I've learned a quick way how to get it cranking faster and stuff, and then I throw the meat in the microwave on defrost to defrost it quick after being in the deep freezer. Makes it just a little soft, nothing too much so you're not cooking the meat, and then also the smoker just does the rest. Now look at this. This is a nice cut right here, some fat. Nice pink on the inside. Just how it's supposed to be. So this morning before I left and went to work, I did some more skull crushers, and then I did some hammer curls. Not a lot. Then I did where I went like this with the dumbbells. It wasn't a bad exercise to do before I went to work in the morning. It kind of got my muscles like awake. So I'm thinking is I'm going to do a mix of that at night before I go to sleep. Now, not too late, because last night I was really shot by the time I even started it. Now I'm going to do it in the morning as well, as long as I have time. But I'm going to try to make time in the morning so I could do like a nice little workout before I start my day. Last night I didn't get to it, but tonight I will, and tomorrow morning I will, I'll do sit-ups, push-ups, skull crushers, hammer curls, getting all my muscles nice and worked up, because definitely when I went to work this morning, I was ready to go, and my first delivery, I was already like, my muscles were all warmed up, they're prepped, they're ready to go. And even though it was like 45 degrees outside, I did not feel like it was 45 outside. I was pumped. I was ready to go. And the first delivery felt like it weighed nothing. So, that is a nice feeling. So yeah, definitely this is tonight's meal. We were going to order some sushi, but found out the sushi place isn't open today. So, probably order it tomorrow. See how that goes. And that's really about it for today. It was actually kind of comical today. I was at a delivery site, and I was actually at a fire department, and my trainer and I were bullshitting with the guy while we were doing our delivery, and he was talking about like all this medication that he's taking for different stuff. He's an older gentleman, and one of the things he was complaining about was the side effects are a lot worse than what it actually treats. So he was trying to like figure out alternatives. Like, for example, he was taking cholesterol medicine, and he started saying he was having chest pains. And he's not a fat guy; he's a skinny, frickin' older gentleman. And he was complaining about all these chest pains he was starting to have, and he was tired and weak. And one of the other side effects is drowsiness. And you can't operate heavy machinery, which doesn't mean payloaders and bulldozers like everybody else thinks. Heavy machinery is anything with a motor in it. I don't care if it's electric, gas, or diesel. It's all considered heavy machinery. And he said that, he got in his car one day and got really lucky because he took his pills in the morning, left his house about 2 hours later, cup of coffee, and got to the first stop sign in his neighborhood and passed the fuck out. Went home, called work, went home, went to his doctor, and his doctor is like, oh, well, that's a possible side effect. He goes, well, I don't want to take cholesterol medicine where there's possibility I'm going to die. So he's like, I'm doing all this research online. There's all these different like diets and shit. So at that point in time, I was able to pitch the Carnivore Diet to him. and show them my YouTube channel, show them the food I eat, the results, and everything else under the sun. Not only am I, recovering alcoholic, but also three of the major things that I want to push and just say over and over again is that my left shoulder, I hurt years ago. I dislocated it. It hasn't hurt ever since I started this diet. My right knee, I got injured in a vehicle accident at a company that was faulty, which has now thankfully gone under. Not due to my injury, but due to a lot of mistakes and multiple injuries from other people because they're careless. That doesn't hurt anymore. And my back, my center of my back and my lower back, didn't matter what I did, doesn't hurt anymore. The only time it does hurt is when I do certain activities where I'm in weird positions. Like last weekend, I was sitting on a milk crate, hunched over a table for several hours, working on making a new dock for my turtle. She's an aquatic turtle, and she needs to come up and out. And all the docks that I found online cannot support a turtle that's 12 inches long, or 11 inches. Actually, she's 11 inches long. So none of them support it. They're all suction cup crap. So I needed PVC piping and some wood and build it from scratch. And honestly, I would say it's probably one of my best work because not only did I do it sober, but everything is level, everything is on point, and if anything was off by like an eighth of an inch, I clean cut everything so there was all the same size. And even looking at it right now, it looks like it was professionally done by another company, and it cost me a fortune, and all it actually cost me by the end of the day was $1.50. So that was the cost of all the people. Actually, sorry, not wrong. I'm wrong. Not $1.50. $5 is what it was, all said and done. $1.50 was the first purchase of large pieces of PVC piping. So I was hunched over for a while. My back was killing me for like a couple hours after the fact, but it doesn't hurt now. That was Sunday, I think. Something like that. Sunday, Saturday. Well, the days start mushing into one. Yeah. Well, this protein right here is going to help me build muscle. And what's great is that, I'm not jumping down the road of Rich Piana where I'm trying to turn into a bodybuilder. But I want to make my life easier with work. Plus, I also want to have some muscle again, like I used to back in high school. I used to be the skinny guy with these freaking massive arms. And now it's like I look at my arms and it's like, where did the biceps go? My forearms, my biceps, my shoulders, my lats, everything. It was great. Now, I look like, I got like the dad bod. And I'm not even a father. To humans, at least. My cats and my turtle, I call them, my children. But it's not really children. So, I want to get in better shape. I'm not getting better shape for anybody else. I'm getting in better shape for myself. Which is why why I started this diet. I was trying to figure out how to lose weight and it wasn't working. And that's when I saw a Joe Rogan podcast about him talking about the Carnivore Diet. And I'm like, what's this? He's talking about all this shit. And then I watched other people and I watched actual doctors talking about you should do this at any time right now in your life. The benefits from this is utterly insane. And I was telling him, I was like, if you like fish, I'm like, take a wild caught salmon and throw it on a smoker, throw it on a grill. Don't put any seasonings on it. Don't put any spices on it. Nothing. Just cook it as is. You could put a little butter on top, a little bit of salt. That's it. Once it's done, that meal right there will actually lower your cholesterol. You'd be stupid not to do it. And you don't even have to jump on the diet. You just have to cut out things that cause cholesterol. People go, well, it's a lot of red meats, it's salts, it's this, that, and the other. That's bullshit, okay? The reason why I say it's bullshit is because for you to be affected on extremely high level of cholesterol from those items, you'd have to eat from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep, and you physically cannot eat on this diet. I physically can't eat all day. It's 5 in the afternoon, and I'm eating a lot earlier. I'm not hungry at all, but I'm eating because the food is ready, and I'm eating a small amount of it. I'm not going to eat this whole plate. I'm going to eat a small amount, and then I stop. If I get hungry later, I'll have some more. If I don't get hungry later, then I have some for tomorrow. Will I buy the sushi tomorrow? Probably not, if I have this as a leftover. So everything kind of, fluctuates. I know on my list of things I got fish to eat. I know I got shrimp I got to eat. I know I have crab legs still. I know I have different types of fish. I got pork and chicken and ham and turkey. I don't think I got turkey. I poked myself early in the eye. So I know I got, these different meals to eat. I'm looking at my camera. I don't know where to look. And this is so good. And like I said, the protein is going to just help me pump up, and that's it. So probably, and I'm not going to film every single, episode or every single video of every time I'm working out. But once I finally get, on the nut of it, maybe I'll post another video of me working out where I look less like, disheveled. I was tired. That was it. Last night, I went to bed early. Had some good night rest. Great night rest. Woke up, had a sip of my coffee, did some workout, went to work, worked out all day, got home at around 2 o'clock, fired up the smoker around 3, meat's all done. This is good. Very good piece of meat. I know I've been chowing down on the skirt. I'll slice in over here to my sirloin. What's good with all this meat right here is, even if you're not, jumping down the road of weightlifting, this freaking hair, I gotta find it, rip it out. Even if you're not going to be, doing extremely heavy exercises, just walking will help. And what I've noticed with this diet is that, sometimes I'll just be lifting something before that was heavy. It's not heavy anymore. So I know with my job that helps as well. But with this protein I'm taking in, it's great. If you think about everything you eat during the day, if you're not on this diet, I can name what I used to eat. And it was why I was fat and weak as fuck. In the morning, I would have either a black coffee or a mixed coffee, which is cream or milk. Then I would go and get a large coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. 99% of that is all fat. It's all milk, it's all creamer, it's all sugar, and 1% of it is coffee. Starbucks is no better. Then I would get these sandwiches, a ton of bread, a little bit of meat that's covered in spices, probably not even real. Lettuce, tomato, thinking I'm doing good for myself. Bacon. I was halfway there. And then I would get bear claws, which are basically a pastry with a filling inside of it. And I would have 3 or 4 of those a day. Then I would have donuts. Then I would have cookies. I would have chips. I would have gummy bears and gummy worms and, different kinds of energy drinks and soda. It was holy crap. And then go home and drink a 12-pack of beer. And that's just Monday. And I would do that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then Saturday, I would just eat all fucking day long. I was no wonder why I gained so much weight. I was killing myself, literally. So, now that that's all done with, and I'm not doing that to myself anymore, I've been in a lot better, feeling in a lot better shape. Yeah, I still have some fat here and there, but not like I did in the beginning. And now as I start working out more, the fat in my skin will start toning up, and I'll be able to be a little bit more fit looking for myself. I'm not doing it for anyone else, like I said. Always do stuff for yourself. Anyway, guys, that is it for tonight's video. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends and your family. Get on the diet, Ask questions below. Anything that I've run into, situations, problems, concerns. Definitely try it out. Try it out for a week. Try it out for a month. Try it out for a couple days. I'm day 71 into this, and I feel like I've been doing this for years, and I just can't wait till I hit day 365. Everybody have a great night. Happy Tuesday.